A couple things I want to apologize for in advance. One, for the fact this video looks so blue. Still getting all the kinks worked out. I recently upgraded to Windows XP very reluctantly. I've been using 2000 for a long time, and BioShock came out and it won't run in 2K, and I was forced to make a painful decision and had to upgrade to XP. So that being said, this is going to look weird. I apologize. I also apologize for the fact I haven't done a video in a while. A lot of real life stuff going on, so had to take a bit of a break there for a week or so, but everything should be back to normal now. Apart from the blue of the video being all blue and bluey. Yeah, so title of this video, Atheists Are Stupid. I want to preface this by saying I myself am an atheist. I don't believe in the existence of God. I don't think the position atheism, the position of atheism is stupid. I think it's the only rational conclusion one can draw. However, I think the majority of atheists are stupid. In fact, I would say that if you were to make a scale of like 1 to 10 in terms of average stupidity, if Christians were like a 9, atheists would be at least a 7, if not a solid 8. Maybe even close to the 9 range, because not believing in God doesn't automatically mean everything else you believe makes sense or is rational or anything like that at all. And if I just talk to atheists, like if I don't talk to people that share other interests of mine, like I just talk to atheists, they'll tell me the same kind of stupid crap Christians do. It'll just not have, the unicorns and the magic sky daddy involved. It'll still be just as irrational. They'll still cling just as desperately to ideas that don't make any sense, even when you can demonstrate that they don't. The reason this bothers me, it wouldn't really bother me in and of itself, but you see people try to create like atheist movements, like they're trying to define a movement around the lack of a belief, which is a silly notion in and of itself. But then you get into, well, what are you trying to accomplish exactly? I mean, atheist A might think, a one world communist government is great. Atheist B might be an anarchist. Atheist C might be some wishy-washy moderate fuck. I mean, and then you go into, that they don't actually agree on anything apart from, the lack of belief in God. And let me tell you, those 3 spectrums I just listed, you can find theists in all those realms too. So there's little benefit to be had from allying with someone or forming a camaraderie with a group of people simply because they don't believe in God. Especially given the fact that, as I stated earlier, atheism is not itself a magical ticket to being a rational, intellectually competent human being. I don't know. I've strayed away from talking about religion for the most part on my channel, because what's there left to fucking talk about? I mean, yeah, there's no God. Yeah, it's obvious that there's no evidence for it. And then you want to get more deep into it. Yeah, the concept of God itself is never properly defined and therefore can't represent anything that actually exists. All right, done. We're done. Done with that. If someone wants to continue to believe in it despite that, you're not going to rationally convince them. They've abandoned reason at that point. And really, what's the point? What's the point of trying to do that? You know what? I would rather have a dozen Christian neighbors that were willing to let me live my life as I wish than have a dozen atheist neighbors trying to come up with the best form of secular tyranny that they can think of. Really, who gives a fuck? Let people believe in God if they want to believe that nonsense. And atheists, just remember, just because you're an atheist, there are some people who will give you automatic credibility because you're an atheist. They'll go, oh, he's an atheist. He must be smart and into science and philosophically educated. You know what? I don't buy into that bullshit. I know you're probably still stupid if you're an atheist. I apologize ahead of time if you're not stupid. But the fact of the matter is, atheism is not a ticket to, hey, I'm not stupid because I'm an atheist. And in fact, I almost see this sort of banding together of atheists as like a way to avoid having to deal with the fact that you might be logically inconsistent with your other viewpoints, because you can go, oh, we're all logical because we're atheists, and not even talk about all the other shit that's way more important. I don't know. This is just kind of a semi-directionless rant. I'll stop for now. I'll probably do a more coherent, focused video on a different topic soon. I just wanted to throw something up there, partly because it's just been a while since I did a video. So yeah, take it easy, guys.